I have been struggling with perioral dermatitis for over 8 months, and just over the last 2 months, I've been able to get rid of it completely without any medication. I didn't want to go on antibiotics, so I'll show you what I used and how I got rid of my perioral dermatitis. You can still see a little bit of redness here, but my skin is generally just very red, so there's always a little bit of redness. I used to have like pus-filled lesions, and it was awful all around this area. None of this is sponsored, by the way. This is just stuff that worked for me that I want to share with you guys if you're also struggling with perioral dermatitis. I have to wear a mask when I work, so it creates a breeding ground for bacteria basically, and it triggers the problem. So I started with azelaic acid from Paula's Choice. This is 10%, and I was putting this on morning and night. I thought this was working so well. I went to a dermatologist and I got a prescription grade, so this is 15%. I use it morning and night, and it is incredible. This is probably the most effective thing that has helped me. The other thing that I do is when I do have those pus-filled lesions, I go in with a sulfur cream. I also use a sulfur soap. It is very drying, so you need to make sure you moisturize afterwards. But I use the Vichy one, but then I also got this one. So this is basically pure sulfur, and it will just destroy the pimple-like lesion. It's for acne, but it really works for perioral dermatitis. I prefer this one because it doesn't look like it has alcohol. This one does have alcohol, could be irritating. Very, very important. You only keep it on for 10 minutes. If you keep it on for longer, you will have red splotchiness. It does smell a little bit like rotten eggs, so if you're sensitive to that, keep that in mind. The other thing that I used, and this worked magic when I had the stuff around my mouth, this diaper rash cream. This is 40% zinc, and this was so effective. I saw results the next morning. My irritation was so much less, and it's diaper rash cream. I was looking for the highest zinc concentration. This one seems to be it. It's pretty clean. So yeah, I put diaper rash cream on my face. I also use this as a barrier when I wear a mask, so I'll put this, and it looks very silly. I will have like a full-on like white zinc goatee, but it creates a barrier so that the moisture doesn't get in and does not create the breeding ground for the bacteria. It's also really important to keep that area moisturized. So my doctor friend had recommended me this serum, and it doesn't irritate, especially under my nose. This is from Yves Rocher. And also something with beeswax, which contains vitamin A, is very helpful and nourishing to the skin. So I've been using this, and this is like a salve. Creates like a nice thick barrier. So it's quite goopy, but it's actually worked on so many things: rashes, dry skin, everything. So any kind of skin problem, this has been incredibly helpful. I just picked this up on Amazon. Anyway, I hope these tips help you guys if you're also struggling with perioral dermatitis. Give it a try and let me know how it goes for you.